not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Me up, play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up, honey. And I relationships are never meant to last. All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on, moving on. I know.
Guys, hello, and welcome to what is IFC Tier 1, and we're in for a cracker today if the previous races are anything to go by. I apologise for the standings that were up while we were loading in. That's Tier 3, not Tier 1. I pressed a button that said Tier 1 standings. It wasn't Tier 1 standings. The Tier 1 standings are as follows. We have got Stonks in the lead, Carsey second, Tundra third, A1 in fourth. You've got a BC Boy fifth, Kai sixth, Jake seventh, Jesper eighth, Omega ninth, NRM 10th, Demolition Dan 11th, Pipes 12th,
Westy.
Alpha 13th, Coke 14th, Luca 15th, Ollie 16th, Louise 17th, TJ 18th, Lewiski 19th, Jacob 20th. And then in the constructors, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, Alfa Tauri, Haas Williams, Alpine, Aston Martin, Red Bull, and McLaren. And I'm joined by Dan, who was slightly late to the party. If you could put in announcements, mate, that'd be great. Put the stream in announcements. But yeah, we are getting ready for what shall be a wonderful qualifying and, of course, a wonderful race afterwards. And
TJ's done it already.
Oh, he's done it already. Lovely. And Stonk starts his lap. The man who's leading the champion at the moment. He wasn't available for a race at this exact track, which Cars was racing as well yesterday, which would have been helpful for him. He didn't manage to make it, so he has slightly less experience than the man in second in the championship, who's only competed in one race so far. Carsey looking great so far this season. And of course, Tundra, third in the championship, not here today. That could be a big game changer.
He's broken his wrist.
That'll be why he's not racing. That'll be why.
I know you're currently watching Stonks on the stream, Westy, but can I just comment? BRT Louis, have you seen what tyre compound he's on?
He's on the Inters, yes. I was trying to ignore it, really. Jake's now in. Jake, very fast driver. He got on the bad side of a BC boy in Australia. But, yeah, he's now joined the lobby. He'll be the 19th driver to take part.
And Jake now has a full-time seat as well.
He does at... Where is he?
Alpine.
Yes, of course.
Stonks sets the pace with a 1:14.1.
Right, I know for a fact that Carsey can at least set a 13.6. In a Q1 session yesterday, he set a 14 flat. So expect that kind of times from him. And Demolition Dan is way off the pace. That lap is as fast as my fastest lap in qualifying. So he'll definitely need to improve.
We've got Kai racing as well tonight. Don't forget Kai, he'll be one of the favourites.
Kai, extremely fast, although not very consistent. Oh, is Kai in here currently?
He is, yes. Kai is KZGX.
Ah, he's changed his name. That's a pain.
He might just be racing an alternate account, quite possibly.
That is true.
Currently, no one is... Oh, well.
There we go.
Now they are.
You're about to say no one's in the 14s except from Stonks, but now Carsey is. He's right next to Stonks. And it's going to be these two fighting it out really today, isn't it? Although Omega also very fast. Omega recently, of course, joining BRS as well, joining Stonks and Carsey. He's going to try and fight them in that as well. We know Alpha's got the pace. And Aiden, watch out for Aiden today, of course. We know Aiden has some amazing pace around here. And he boasts about it just a tad. So watch out for him in this one.
Brian's looking quite strong on his lap as well at the moment.
Yes, he is, although he does have dirty air of Hypes. Hypes also on a fast lap, so he won't be leaning through. He's just got slight dirty air through the final couple of corners. It has induced some understeer for him. And Omega goes P3, third man in the 14s. Then the BC Boy makes him the fourth man in the 14s. And it's actually in order of when they set the lap times now. So it's Stonks, Carsey, Omega, a BC Boy. And then Demolition Dan is now 15.0 instead of 15.2 he had before. And Lucas is 15.0 as well. Coke not looking... I've said this before this season. Coke not looking anywhere near as fast this season as he was last. I don't think his pace has changed. I just think that everyone else has caught up significantly. And it's a big shame for him.
And he is still getting used to his wheel as well.
Yeah, you never know. Could be surging back to the championship at the end of the season.
And Lewiski as well, freshly on wheel. So there's two Tier 1 drivers who we know on their controller days were two of the quickest drivers in the tier. So hopefully they can find that pace again and then start making their way back up the ranks in the Tier 1 standings. I'm just currently riding on board with Kai, who is into Sector 3 now. As he does
Dan
go...
also new on a wheel.
Who's that, sorry?
Demolition Dan also new onto a wheel. So we've got three people who very, very fast. We've seen Demolition Dan fight with Carsey when he was on controller. Same with, of course, TJ as well. I don't really know what's happened with TJ. That's a bit odd. But Kai moves up into B3. Do you know what's happened with TJ? Because he was fighting for the championship, of course, with Carsey in Season 2, but now it's not as good.
You don't think TJ thinks it's short quality, do you? Because he is on the mediums.
He's done the last two races, surely not.
It is TJ, though.
True, he wouldn't win in Tier 3. And that Carsey guy, I mean... Well, we'll see how fast he can get, but I don't know. The name like Carsey, just... Who knows? Yeah, TJ is washed on this game. His racing style hasn't quite translated.
I forgot.
I'm calling it right now. Next season, you'll see me with the new cars in Tier 1.
I forgot which corner is it Aqua Minerale?
Aqua Minerale.
Which one's that?
Lewiski, I'll show you on Lewiski. He's coming up to it soon. It's not the long left-hander.
It's
So,
the uphill right-hander, isn't it?
Yep, it's both of these really. So these two corners here, I just call Aqua Minerale. First part flat out, second part you have to brake for. and then into the chicane. Oh, what a
Shall we
screen.
give Aiden a little bit of screen time on the stream, Westy?
No.
As he is coming through Aqua Minerale now.
I said no, but okay, yeah, we'll go with it.
Obviously, Aiden, very strong around this track. One of his favourite tracks from the game, if not his favourite. So, hoping to see himself putting in some good results, as we do see someone improve. I'm not too sure who that was, but third, fourth, and fifth, very, very close together. I think it might have been Lewinsky, actually.
I believe it. Yeah, it was Lewinsky.
As Aiden comes across the line.
Oh, we go ahead of Lewinsky. Very, very nice time from Aiden there. Aiden showing his pace at this track. He has been boasting about being good at this track. Top 7 now in the 14s. So it'd be disappointing if Aiden wasn't very good round here. Carsey's out again. Why is he out again?
Alpha is going to be the next one across.
P3, nice.
That's a good lap for Alpha.
This is literally just Mercedes versus Ferrari Academy, isn't it? Really. Stonks in the lead. You got Carsey and Alpha second. You got Kai in fourth, and then Omega Beastie Boy 5 and 6, and then Aiden P7. If Luca can get higher up, and Hypes of course as well, you've really got just a straight battle between those guys. Hypes we know is very fast. Again, Hypes is another one of those people who I don't know how has just suddenly kind of dropped off the pace. Ever since he won the Abyss Tier 1 Championship, actually.
I haven't really watched much of F1 Abyss, so I'm not too sure of the names in that championship, but Hypes certainly, in a few races he appeared in last season, did look fairly consistent and fairly quick. Jacob looks like he's on a good lap here at the moment, to be fair. I think I've seen Jacob race before, but I'm not too sure where. I think it might have been in the ILC event with IFC RRL and ABRL, but as he comes through the final corner, does Jacob, it is looking like a very strong lap for Jacob here. Where is this lap going to put him as he crosses the line? P4, just slower than Alpha.
And Alpine McLaren will be happy. Oscars will be jubilating at that one, especially after a win in Tier 2. It's looking strong for him again, and Ollie, don't discount him in this one, of course. A slow burner is Ollie, but
as Omega's out
through Q3. Oh, in the pits. He's happy with his time.
As BRT Louis
has
decided.
He decided that it's not wet, and he's going for the slicks now. Surprisingly, you know. I don't know how he saw any rain. Maybe he was racing outside, and Hypes is out. He's crashed, so will not be competing in the rest of qualifying.
As Louis is coming round the final two corners now, as he exits the final corner, he's going to open his DRS very shortly. What sort of lap is it going to be? It's going to be in for P8.
That means that the top 11 now, all within the 14s, as Luca went up into the 14s as well. In P10 now is he. And it's looking extremely, extremely tight here at the front. Carsey and Stonks have gone again. I don't understand why. They've gone again, maybe just for bragging rights. But Carsey is 2 tenths up. 2 tenths up at the moment. Carsey is looking so good. I think he's on the same set of tyres, actually, so that could be why. But he activates that DRS cross line. What time to be for Carsey? Oh, it's a wonderful time. First man in the 13s.
Let's see what Stonks can do then, shall we?
He's down by 2 seconds. He messed up in the first sector and decided to back out.
I think Kai's done the same as well.
Yeah, Kai invalidated. Luis is down by 11 seconds. Luca's done the same. Ollie is 2 tenths up in the first sector alone. 4.7 tenths up now in the second sector. Now coming through the third sector now. Currently
couldn't get a win in tier
P12. It wasn't more than that. Sorry.
Couldn't get a win in tier 3. Currently down there in P18. The only driver behind him is BRT Arrows.
Yes, he is, and Arrows, of course, tier 2 driver, so kind of proving his point here. Proving our point here, couldn't win in tier 3. especially if he finishes behind Arrows, and Arrows is a mid-pack tier 2 driver. So, well, you know, if Arrows beats his time, it's not good at all, especially with the fact that TJ actually, with his current time, wouldn't have even got pole in tier 7, I don't think.
TJ couldn't get a win.
wrong,
I think his
yeah.
nickname needs changing in the server. Couldn't get a win in tier 7,
in
maybe.
tier 7. Yeah. There's that guy called Cars A is he's retired. He's retired.
And Arrows does beat TJ.
Oh, he's moved up into P17. It's not that much improvement, but it's enough to beat TJ. Not enough to beat my pole lap still. I'm quite proud of that. Yeah, calling Arrows mid-pack tier 2 is very generous. Hopefully Arrows isn't listening. I don't want to be fired.
As
Coke is up on his lap time.
Coke.
He's coming. Yeah, Coke is looking good. He's 1/10 up now. That would be enough to jump him only up 2 positions, but it's a decent improvement. He's getting used to that wheel and he's looking pretty fast.
It would put him just in front of Demo Dan, I believe. He's going to be hoping he can make up some time through the third and final sector as well. And he'll be crossing the line shortly.
To P6.
The DRS Open. And it's P13.
Very nicely done from Coke there. He smashed that one as we got KZ, of course, Kai, retiring from the session in the pit lane. Aiden has moved up into P6, looking very good as Alpha's down, and so is Stonks. These two, for some reason, just keeping on going. I would have just stopped by now. You know, you'll be through. But maybe just a little bit of extra practice. Who knows? Demo Dan looking like he's on a fast lap as well. Maybe not happy with his one. I'd say a 14.6 is safe, but he's going again. So, oh, Luca is retired from the session in the pit lane. Coke has spun though. He's not lost any of his front wing, but definitely damaged his pride. Oh, now he has damaged his front wing. He's at the wall. I would assume anyway.
As TJ is just about to start his lap now. As he is on the run down to the first chicane then is TJ. Very nicely through there. And going to be looking for that Sector 1 split time. Will there be any improvement for TJ as he exits the second chicane? Nicely through there as well. He is 2/10 up on his time at the moment in Sector 1. He's going to be looking for more improvement through Sectors 2 and 3 as TJ then round the left-hander on the run down to Aqua Minerale, and he goes through coming up to the Sector 2 and 3 split. Is he going to be up? Is TJ going to be up on his time? 7/10 up at the moment. That will put him in front of Hypes, I believe, the timing charts.
Just about.
Just very, very close it will be. As through the final couple of corners goes TJ, and he exits the final turn now on the run down to the start-finish line. What sort of time are we expecting from TJ here? It's P14.
Very nicely done from TJ. He now actually would win Tier 7, so we can change that back to wouldn't win in Tier 3. But, you know, it was looking like he wouldn't win in Tier 7 for a while there. As Arrows wouldn't win in Tier 5, I think we should call Arrows, actually, on his outlap currently. We'll see what he can do. He's got 1 minute to make that line and get going again. I think Coke has given up. He's in the pit lane still, so we won't have enough time to get back round again. And Jake is also fighting for his survival as he comes through the final couple corners in just a second. He is up on his lap time slightly as it stands. What will it be by the end of this lap time? He rounds the final corner now in Gear 3. Short shifts up to Gear 5, now up to Gear 6 and 7. Activates that DRS, crosses the line. What time will it be for him? It's P5 for Jake. Of course, it is very, very nicely done from Jake there. We knew it was going to be a fast time. And right next to Jacob, his teammate Alpine, looking strong here.
That will see Coke out in Q1, I believe.
It will. It's. I think that's consecutive weeks there now. It's not being the best of times.
Could Arrows make it out of Q1? He's going to need massive improvement. He's going to need, I think it's around about 6/10 improvement for Arrows if he wants to make it into Q2. And he invalidates, so Arrows will be out of qualifying as well. Will Jesper be able to pull himself to safety? He's a 10th up on his time at the moment. That's not going to be enough. He needs to find a couple more tenths through Sector 3 to get himself into Q2. Is he going to be able to find these couple of tenths, this little bit of time that he needs to find himself in Q2? Let's wait and see as he activates the DRS. What is it going to be for Jesper? It's P16. Jesper's out of qualifying.
But oh, Arrows is invalidated. TJ will get through by the skin of his teeth. And from going from a man who he was so good in Season 1 and Season 2 in last year's game. He couldn't get the time in last season, of course, with a broken controller. But he's come back, and he just cannot get those laps together. It's a real pain for him. But he's through, but it's not how he would have wanted to be through.
Yeah, it certainly isn't how TJ would have wanted to go through in qualifying. But TJ will be hoping he can find some more time in Q2 and Q2, because if he doesn't find any more time, he will be out of Q3.
Yep. Well, time to see this graphic for the first time. End of Q1. Don't know what this graphic does. We haven't clicked it yet, so you know. Oh, there we go. Give us a little break.
Kilgore's not in. It won't let me invite him. No. I think someone's in spectating. Let
Just 1 second.
the
Rejoins.
person.
It's the perpetrator.
It's EXR Joey.
Yeah, get him to leave.
He has kind
EXR's
of
dead anyway.
he has kind of selected a car, so Kilgore wouldn't
Has
be
he?
able to anyway.
Oh right, okay, that'd be why. So if he's racing, then fair enough. But yeah, let's get this second part of qualifying going. We have got Luca, the first man out the pits.
This Joey isn't even in the server.
It's a shame with the XR, though, I have to say. It used to be quite a big league, 3 or 4 tiers at one point, and then they now can't even manage to hold a single tier, which is a big shame. Shows how easy it is to go down. Yeah, I can't invite you, Kilgore, unfortunately, mate. It won't allow me. There's 22 people in the lobby already because the XR Joey guy is joined. Oh, is that TJ saying he's saving his pace? Right. TJ, you're not saving your pace, you're done. We all know it. Wait, how is Stonks already on a lap so early? Right, okay. It wasn't.
Louis is as well.
Yeah, Louis is also on a lap. I thought Luca was first, but apparently not. It is Stonks, and he's heading through Tosa now. The slowest corner on the track, I believe, is Tosa. And it's not actually that slow of a lap, it's that slow of a corner, but Luca's crashed. He's out of this qualifying session. We'll only see 4 more people out of it, and, well, that does mean it makes it easier for the guys remaining. It also means that TJ has slightly more chance of getting through. Only slightly, but it is more chance. Right,
yeah.
Tucking in to the final corner. Gets
Alpha's out as well.
Alpha's crashed in the same corner. Slow Alpha's done the same thing. Oh, that's a big shame. The Stonks sets a 15 flat on the mediums. I know Carsey can go faster than that on the mediums, so watch out for him when he gets his lap in. But Alpha is out. Oh no, that's a big, big shame for him. Not what he would have wanted at all. And yeah, not good. Not good. Lewinsky sets a 15 flat on the softs. So that just shows the pace difference between Lewinsky and Stonks there. Luis has set a 15.8 on the mediums, again showing a big, big difference between Stonks and Luis's pace. As TJ is on the softs as well. That just shows how slow TJ is. He's having to use the softs. And a couple of seasons ago, we would have seen him on the mediums as well. As Demolition Dan goes fastest, 14.7 on that medium compound tyre. Jacob on the mediums, close to the end. Carsey is invalidated. A BC Boy just starting his lap. Kai coming through Tosa, and Omega just starting his lap as well. Ollie on his out lap, and Aiden just coming out the pits. Let's see what Jacob can do then. He'll be the next to cross the line. Who's actually on a lap? He's on the medium compound tyre. He's coming through the last few corners. Let's get this going.
TJ is on a lap as well.
Yes, he is. TJ is about to come across the line as well, but Jacob goes P4. 15.2 for him. TJ through the final 2 corners now. On the soft compound tyre, we should expect him to go fastest, or at least second fastest. He activates the DRS, crosses the line, and it is fastest, 14.6, and that puts him much, much closer to the pace of Carsey and BC Boy and Stonks. Kai said a 20, I'm sure that wasn't a push lap. If it was a push lap, he's very slow on the mediums, and sorry for the yawn. I'm really tired at the moment.
Who shall we watch next? Gotta be a BC Boy, because he's about to cross the line. What sort of lap is it going to be? It's only going to be P7 for a BC.
I'd expect a little bit more from him, I have to say, especially after finishing P2 in the championship last time round, but you know, not bad at all. As now Carsey ducks into the final couple corners. What time will it be for Carsey? Maybe about P3 for him, it's possible. Oh, and it's just faster than Stonks' time. I know he can go 2 tenths faster. I know it for a fact.
EXR Ollie's going to be the next one.
Yes, he will. And he's kept it valid in that McLaren. He's going to be trying to jump up the order and do what the Alpine guys are doing and fighting for some good places in this race. And that academy looking very good at the moment, I have to say. After a couple bad rounds at the beginning, as soon as Oscar took over, they started smashing it. So it might have been a management issue there. No, I'm joking back. Aiden is on the softs, not confident on the mediums then is Aiden. That's interesting. Would have thought he'd be happy with himself on the mediums. No, he's on the softs and he's heading into the final couple of corners. Soft. What will it be for Aiden as he gets up the gears, activates that DRS and crosses the line? What time will it be? Well, it's fastest, and by a long, long margin. That is 2 whole tenths of a second. How did 2 people crash already? Because they both crashed at the same corner. They both crashed at literally here. I'm guessing got on the grass and spun it. But yeah. Meg is invalidated, only one not set a lap time yet.
So, EXR Joey has now left the lobby. So,
That's good.
apologies, I was just trying to sort the situation out to see what we could do. What would be if he stayed in the lobby, so...
No worries at all.
Admin work while on comms, eh?
Mate, it's my life. Right. Or sometimes I don't have to, but yeah. And now Luis coming through the long left-hander, and now into Aquamanarale, looking pretty good. He's got an Italian flag helmet on, so fits in with IMOLA, of course. All of the curves being Italian flags themselves, and that will make that lap much slower, with him bouncing over a lot of curves, and a lot of sausage curves as well. Still sets a purple sector 2, I think that's a false sector 2. But looking fast is Luis. He's up by a decent amount at the moment, as he heads now into the final couple of corners. Looking good, but can he hold on to this? No, he can't. He goes to the gravel, and he'll lose all the time.
Who will be the next one on a lap? It's going to be Jacob.
He still improves. He still improves, even though he went right the way into the gravel. So that shows how fast Luis is. He can definitely gain another at least 7-8 tenths.
Yeah, you could do that, to be fair. So that would put him... It would put him P4.
It would, and that would be very, very good for him. Jacob setting his first lap on the mediums.
Jacob currently 2 tenths up. Well, 2.5 tenths up on his time in sector 1.
Of a second. So we're looking at about a second and a bit gap. Well, second and a bit gap between the softs and the mediums. Of course, this being a track where grip is quite necessary, but you can push those mediums to make it work. Not that much of a deficit, but it is
6 tenths up.
It's still a pretty big gap. Yeah,
nearly 7.
6.7 now. Here we go. Jacob looking very, very fast. That would jump him into P2 as it stands. Go past wouldn't win in Tier 3. And he comes through the final 2.
I think this is going to be provisional pole in Q2 here for Jacob.
It definitely could be. He activates the DRS, crosses the line, and it is! He goes faster than Aiden, and it is by about a tenth of a second, so a decent margin as well.
Kai's invalidated.
And Mega's going very slowly, so neither of them actually going to properly get through on the mediums there. They've got to go on the softs. And Jake just starting his lap now as well, the other Alpine driver on his out lap. I think most other people are going to stay in the pits until right at the end of this session.
Yeah, quite possibly. You could be right there, Westy. As Jake is 3.5 tenths up on his time through sector 1.
That's a big, big margin, although that doesn't bring him up a single position. So that shows how far he was off of Stonk's time before. He's got to gain a lot more time here, but definitely could match or even beat Jacob's time. This is going to be a tight battle for pole when we get to Q3, although
8
that's
tenths
still
up.
way off what I know Carsey can do. 8 tenths would take him to P3. If he gains a tenth or 2 tenths more, he can get second or first. So what can he do now as he comes through the final 2 corners? Kilger's now left again for some reason, but Jake through the final 2 corners on this soft compound tyre. He's looking good, very planted on the exit. Activate the DRS cross, and what time it be for Jake? And it's only enough for P3, not quite enough to beat Aiden in the end, but very, very good time.
Gonna be Ollie next.
Yes, it is. Ollie, slow burner, as I said before. He slowly gets faster and is right the way up there in the final part. What can he do here?
Didn't Ollie qualify pole last week?
I think he did, yes.
I think he did, yeah.
As I say, he's a slow burner, as in Q2 and 3, he's not very fast, which is why he was such a surprise in Australia when he qualified P3. So yeah, but P3 now he is 5 thousandths off of Aiden. Oh my, this is close.
It's going to be Omega next. The only one still in.
Yeah, Omega's the only one. Anyone still on the mediums? He's forcing himself to make the mediums work. Odd decision.
And it's saying Omega's lap
Sorry,
for
Kai
me.
was pole. Kai was pole.
Kai was last week, was he? Yeah.
Yeah, Kai was pole.
Ollie was up there though, wasn't he? If I'm thinking
Ollie
correctly.
was very much up there. He's up there. He's been up there the first 2 weeks. And yeah, too many BRT drivers. Yeah, too many. Dan, Carsey, Stonks, BC Boy, Luis, Kai, Luca, Arrows.
Okay.
Out the session.
I think we might have some lobby issues here because Omega was on a lap. Now he's on an out lap.
No, he's been on out lap the whole time for me. As in, when you said he was next across the line, he was on an out lap still for me.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Did he? No. Oh yeah, no. Ollie was fast. Ollie was very, very fast. But yeah, I remember now. He messed up in qualifying. He was very, very fast. Right the way up there in Q1. Failed in Q2. Thank you, Marcus, for jogging my memory. But Stonks in the 13s now. Second man to do that so far today. After Carsey did it last time out. Last qualifying. Oh, that's a shame, Kilger.
What's that?
He's stuck on a weight screen in the lobby.
Yeah,
so
if he stays in at the end of Q2, it should load him in.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait. BRT on pole. Yes, of course, BRT Stonks. Looking. I would assume BRT would be on pole because it's seemingly between Carsey and Stonks, and they're both BRT drivers, so you would assume so.
Omega's on another out lap for me. Now he's in the pits.
He's in the pits now. I think it's his internet issue, not anything else, because he's not in the pits. He's still on track. I think it's him, not the game. Wait, no, he's got the pit limiter on and he's going around the track. What? What just happened?
I don't know. That is confusing.
I think it's Omega's issue, not the lobby, because everyone else is fine.
It was same for me. You know when I said he was starting a lap, it said as soon as he crossed the line, it says for me, Jacob and Aiden have both finished qualifying.
They have finished qualifying. It's time up in qualifying, and Carsey goes 7th! Carsey is messed up! Big time!
My timer says there's still 40 seconds left.
Mine says it's done. That's a you issue.
I'm confused what's going on with this game
It's an
today.
Omega and you issue. Omega and you are both having issues. You both need to leave, I think. And Stonks as well. So I know Stonks is just being pulled into bits now, but I think it's an Omega and you issue. Luis will be out of the qualifying session. Lewinsky will also be out. So TJ gets through again. TJ will be through. Omega's now on an out lap for me. Yeah, he needs to leave. Is the gist of it. Omega needs to leave.
Do I need to leave?
I don't think you're not glitching it. I don't think. But like, Omega is.
Could that be what's causing my glitches, or have I just got shit internet tonight?
I think you just got bad internet, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Omega's now starting a lap, and qualifying's done. I'm very sorry about this, guys. This is very, very weird. We'll try and get this fixed, as we need to tell Omega to leave. Yeah, no, it doesn't always do that, unfortunately. It doesn't always do that, arrows. It sometimes just stays on 1 second.
I've just checked my connection
Normally
speed.
only does this if you join mid-qualifying, and Omega didn't join mid-qualifying. So, like, what's up with that? BRT stands for Bunga Racing Team. I just saw that come up in the Discord. It's part of BBC.
Apparently Omega's retired for him.
Right, we're gonna have to... Oh, no, we're going. Yes. We're all good. Right, perfect. Right, it's Luis, Alpha, and Omega out. Omega will be starting in P15, Luca P15. Luca also out. So, TJ gets through again. And TJ actually looking fast now. He said he was saving his pace. He's beaten Carsey in this part of qualifying. A whole grid separated by 0.6 of a second. Let's do this.
And now it's done the qualifying glitch where it... Oh no, it hasn't.
No,
there
we're
we
fine.
go.
We're fine. Some people just didn't ready up.
Ooh.
Alrighty then, let's get this going, shall we? We're loading in for the final part of qualifying. And what a qualifying session we are going to have. We've got 10 people, all capable of getting pole position here. We've got 2 main protagonists, Carsey and Stonks. I know Carsey can get a 13.6. I've seen him do it. I saw him do it yesterday, in fact. So let's do this.
So, Westy, who's your prediction to get pole here?
Stonks, he's looked the best this qualifying session, most consistent completely, and definitely the one to watch out for. I don't think Carsey's got it in him to get pole position today.
Do you think Carsey's got it in him to get the race win today, Westy?
I don't know. Because, well, his race pace wasn't good yesterday. It wasn't great. He was unfortunate with his strategy choice. But, you know, his race pace wasn't insane. And we know that Stonks' race pace is very, very good. So it's going to be close.
Isn't Carsey like in the top 3 round in the on time trials?
Yes, he is. But the thing is, race pace is different to TT pace and quality. And he does every single TT on the realistic Red Bull, which is faster than the equal car. So, you know. Why is TJ asked to reset? He's too afraid. He's too afraid of this tier. He's first. Carsey is first in TTs around here, so...
He is, yeah. I know he was... I haven't really been on the game much this week. I've been busy with work, so I didn't see if he'd managed to improve. But it's nice to see he's managed to get his world record back.
It is. It is. Always fighting for those world records is Carsey, along with, of course, Ronhar as well. It's often those two you see at the top, and a guy called Nicky as well. It's those three always next to each other.
As Aiden's backed out of his lap.
He has backed out. That's an interesting decision. So it will be Jacob who's the first one to complete the flying lap. I'm guessing he was too far down and was like, nope, there's no point me pushing, wasting a set of tyres, let me wait. And Jacob missed the apex on the first part of Aqua Minerale, so slight loss of time there. Oh, right. I know why TJ wants to reset. His tyres are at 11% already.
Yeah.
You won't be very happy.
I don't think that's a valid reason to reset, do you, Westy?
No, not at all. If it was Carsey's tyres that were on 11%, I think we could reset it. No, I'm joking. Jacob with a 14.1. What a lap time from Jacob, really pulling out all the stops. And Aiden, much slower. That's a very disappointing lap time from Aiden there. I don't know how he's managed that. No, I'm joking, of course he backed out. And the Beastie Boy with a 14.3. Jake has invalidated. Carsey's on a flying lap. Stonks goes fastest, 14.1. Not as fast as we know he can go. Aiden spun at turn 3 after having a slow lap before. As Ollie goes up into P4, I was just about to switch down to him, but he's now P4.
Carsey's looking quick at the moment. I think Carsey could be on for provisional pole here.
We'll have to wait and see as he crosses the line. He's got 2 corners to go on this track. He drops down into gear 3 through the first one, back up to gear 4 in between. Doesn't drop to gear 4, stays really high gears through there actually. Not much braking, carries the middle speed, and it's a 13.8. And that's a banker lap, ladies and gentlemen. That is a banker lap. A 13.8 is Carsey's banker lap. Ridiculous.
Who is next? Is it a BC boy?
For raiding with a party of 1, but you know, a party's a party. Yeah?
Who's raided?
Kobe.
Ah. So, who is next? It's Jake, and he goes P7. Last week's pole sitter, Kai, where's he going to put himself? It's going to be P2.
It is P2 in the 13s, third driver to do so to get into the 13s. Remember, these are banker laps. They're not even pushing the absolute hardest. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how fast these guys can go.
What's Mr. Can't Win in Tier 3 going to do?
Well, he's about to cross the line. Yeah, great for DRS, crosses the line. What time would it be for Can't Win in Tier 3? And it's P6. I was expecting more, not more. I was expecting more.
No one is actually on a lap at the moment.
No one at all. It's the point in qualifying where it does get a little bit more dead. But yeah. Arrows, if you're there, this is the perfect time for an advert, lad.
Is anyone on their way out of the
TJ's
pits?
the only one. No, not at all. TJ is the only. Oh no, we got no. It's a Haas coming into the pits. Yeah, it is. So we've only got TJ going round the track now. He is the only one doing anything, and he's about to come into the pits. Yeah, if you donate, it will give a notification.
What's that?
So yeah. Marcus has asked if he donates, will it give him a notification? Yes, it will. I'm sorry that the stream's a little bit foggy in terms of the the pixels. It's a bit odd today. Don't know why it's not perfect quality, but it's good enough. Go on, Marcus, donate £100. And it will go to me, definitely.
Westy, I think it's time for you to sing Happy Birthday, Westy.
Why is it time for me to sing Happy Birthday?
Because it's the 1 year anniversary.
But why aren't you singing it?
Because you're the voice of IFC.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Right.
Take it away, Westy.
Right, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear IFC. Happy birthday to you. Is that good enough?
Thank you, Westy.
You're welcome. Brought out the stops for that one. Right. Stonks is out on a lap now. Perfect timing.
And Mac has just cheered 100 bits. Thank you very much, Mac.
He has. Thank you very much, Mac. Yeah, thanks. Where Pete gets... Oh, last. Actually, no, not quite last. Second last. My bad.
Who did he beat?
I don't
Jesper.
think he was last.
It was
I think
Jesper.
I think it was Jesper. Thanks, Marcus. Thank you. Max saying, I need to sing again, and Dan, you get to choose the song. Right. During the downtime between Q3 in the race, yeah? Okay?
Yay! Big up Rhonda, gifting 2 subs.
Yeah, thank you very much. Kiwi got lucky there. And Cracker the horse as well. Why is it never me? Why is it never me? Oh, I think it could be that it doesn't give it to moderators, but I don't... You can pay your electricity bill now. Yeah, the money-making stream. It is the anniversary, of course, guys. And I sung for you, and I'm apparently going to sing to you again now.
Okay,
Road to yacht. Road to the yacht.
Taylor's been timed out for 600 seconds.
I think it was Pete. After he said that Pete can now pay his electricity bills with the money. Yeah.
As Stonks, anyway, back to the important stuff, is about to cross the line. Is he going to be able to take provisional pole here? He does, with a 113.7 for Stonks. It's going to be
up by a tenth. It's enough at the moment. Exactly a tenth up.
Jacob across the line. It's going to be P3.
Oh, Carsey backs out. Ooh. Carsey backing out. He's going to go again. So Stonks has to go again now. Because he doesn't have enough time. But
EXR Ollie improved.
Relaxing and going again. Yep, Ollie's improved. TJ is close to the line now as well. 1/10 up at the moment. Jake's messed up. Will he make the line? He's got 30 seconds to do so. Aiden about to cross the line now as well. Catfish, the DRS crosses the line. And it's P5 for him. Nicely done. TJ about to do the same. He was a 10th up in Sector 2. Crosses the line now. What time will it be for TJ? It's P4. Very, very nicely done.
Who will be next, Westy?
I believe next is Stonks again. Yes, it will be Stonks. Time is up now. The clock has stopped. Time remaining is 3 minutes for everyone to complete the laps, and they all will. Stonks is backed out. He's pulling into the bits. That's it for Stonks. Carsey's up on his time. Next cross line will be Jacob. He invalidates. Who will be after him? It will be Kai. Kai down in sector 2. Will he be able to improve now? 1 of 5 in the
EXR
13th.
Ollie's retired on track.
Yeah, Ollie has crashed, unfortunately for him. But Kai crossing the line. What time will it be? And he does improve up to P4 he goes. TJ is invalidated, he won't improve. But Carsey, he's close to the finishing line now. 2 tenths up in sector 2. Surely this is it for Carsey. He gets up the gears, activates the DRS. Will it be pole position? He crosses the line.
Who is this Carsey guy?
From Carsey as 13.620. What a lap time. A BC boy still on a lap though. Can a BC boy get himself in the mix? 2 tenths up in the middle sector. What else can he do here as he comes through the final corner? He doesn't want to be starting in P10, definitely not. Jake moves up to P9. What can a BC boy do? Activates the DRS, crosses the line. It's enough for P6. Nicely done. And TJ actually gets P5 in the end. So fair enough to TJ after just scraping through Q1. Wow.
That is the end of qualifying.
Yes, it is. That is the end of qualifying, and what a qualifying it is. End quali graphic. No, I don't think I will do end quali graphic. Yeah, no, I will. I'm just getting onto it now. Graphic.
So,
yeah, calm down. There you go. Is that better?
Westy,
Yes.
the song you have to sing in between quali is the Hacky Bean song.
Oh no. Oh no. You could
Take it away, Westy. Actually,
watch
no,
out for
Westy.
graphic.
We'll change that. You can sing Barbie Girl.
Do you want it in falsetto or not?
Yes.
You want it in falsetto as well. You want the full thing.
Come on, Westy.
Taylor, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. People want the Hacky Bean song now. Just saying. They want the Hacky Bean song.
It's Barbie Girl.
Let me get up the words.
Come on,
I really
Westy.
have to. Do I really have to?
It's Barbie Girl.
Right. I've
Come on, Westy, the chat's
I'm
waiting.
sorry, I need a new song. I've forgotten the tune of it. I've definitely forgotten it.
No, it's Barbie Girl, Westy.
I don't want to do it. Mac, why did you have to do this to me?
Come on, Westy, we haven't got long. Rhonda gave 2 subs and Mac cheered 200 bits. So you're giving.
I need another 100 bits. I need another 100 bits. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair. I don't know the rest of the words. Is that good enough for you?
as I can hear Coppel singing along at the other side of the house to you, Westy. So you've got someone joining the Barbie girl train.
Right, let's have a look at the tyres, shall we? Oh, Joey went in his seat. Kilger, can you get in there? Can you get in the seat? Or not? That's the question, Kilger. Can you get in? Right, so we've got the top 10 all starting on the soft. Everyone else has gone for the medium compound tyre.
He has
Done
sung
it,
the song.
Wonder. Come on, Wonder. Oh, no, Taylor. No, he clipped it. He clipped it. No. No. Did Ronda miss it? Oh, that's such a shame. Boo-hoo, Ronda. No, he clipped it. He clipped it. He clipped it. No, he clipped it and sent it to me. Oh. This is all your fault, Taylor. This is all your fault. I'm not doing it again, Rhonda. I'm not embarrassing myself twice. It's not happening. Yeah, there's a clip being made, so don't worry. But right, it's Kasi on pole, Stonk second, Jacob third, and Kai fourth, TJ fifth, BC Boy sixth, Aiden seventh, Ollie eighth, Temo Dan ninth, and Jake 10th. Dan, you've got to sing at the end of this. I'm sorry, I've sung twice now, you've not sung once. It's your duty to sing.
The chat want you, Westy. You're the voice of IFC.
I should have purposely sung really bad on the happy birthday. Oh, damn it. I had to sing decent, didn't I? I had to sing decent. Right.
Anyway, let's stop talking about the music.
Well. Yeah.
What's that?
We've increased our viewers. we've gone up about 10 viewers since that.
So,
Let's do
got
this.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights,
4 lights,
and it's lights out.
And it's go, go, go. Very, very quick here. And Carson gets a bad start. Stonks a great start there. Kai is right with them. Kai is going to try and make a move into turn 1 here. Carsey's there. Stonks and Carsey collide slightly. Kai round the outside of Carsey. Is he going to take the place? Oh, Carsey gets hit and Jacob through into P3. Carsey's going to try and come back at him here. Down the inside into Villeneuve. He's going to look to go. And it's going to work for him. TJ now down the inside of Jacob into Villeneuve. Gets past and Jacob is the back of TJ. Gets pushed to the gravel, does TJ. And TJ drops down 2 positions. 3 positions almost as Demolition Dan is next to him. And Carsey drops back down into P3 again. He almost made the move up into P2. But Kai managed to hold on. And Kai up into P2 now. Demolition Dan round the side of a BC Boy. He's going to try and go. Oh, almost touches him there. And it's very, very close here at the front. And Jake has made a big mistake down into P18. Arrows is in P19. P18 now, actually. He's made a move. And Demolition Dan is going to be overtaken by TJ now as well. The teammates switching positions once again. I got a message from Ryan for some reason. I think Ryan has sent me a clip of it. Or something like that.
And Arrows is spun. Coming out of Aqua Minerale.
Oh, no! Where he crashed out in Tier 2. Obviously not very confident round there. And yeah, almost crashing out again. And Luis! Oh no, he spun as well.
So, Omega, Jake and Louis all in the pits at the moment.
Not good at all for those guys. Also, it's just apparently Carsey's name should now be BRT Bottle. Okay. Who said, "Can I sing just before we end stream"? Is that Arrows?
That's going to be TJ, surely. No, it's Oscar. TJ, yeah. That's going to be Oscar.
Is it Oscar? Oh, that's going to be... No. We're not allowing Oscar. Oh, Jacob spins! Jacob has spun! Oh, and he drops down the order. Big shame. So easy to do at Aqua Minerale, and Arrow showed that earlier. And he's been overtaken by Arrows now as Jacob. His spin much worse than Arrows was. Oh, sorry. We were actually talking about P. My bad.
As
We
Castle
love
sets the
DRC.
fastest lap of the race.
Yes, he does. He is pushing as hard as he can now, and he makes a mistake. There's Carsey there, and he's got to watch himself. And Aiden is right there in P4. Alfa Romeo absolutely smashing this season so far. Haas not looking as good, but still looking good, and Mercedes as well. Very, very strong drivers we've got here.
Okay, so hearing a little rumour that the IFC racing account is not Oscar.
Who is it?
It's Koppel.
No, it's not happening, Koppel.
So,
Did he come into your room and go, "No, it's me"?
Yeah.
And walk back. I mean, fair enough.
So, the closest battle on track at the moment is between Luca and Demo Dan, I believe. No, it's not. It's TJ and EXR Ollie. And TJ should have a pretty easy move.
Yeah, it should be. He's got the DRS, he's got the ERS, but he's not even using any ERS. He's just going to shoot around the outside, and it's a move done. And no move for the lead at the moment. Kai was slightly too far behind on Carsey, and it really is a 3-horse race for this win. More actually kind of like a 5-horse race. TJ not quite close enough to be able to get involved. It's very, very tight at the front.
No, Koppel's on the IFC account, Marcus, because when your stream messed up the other day for Tier 6, he
went onto it.
was streaming, so...
Yeah. If you're useless, you could manage to make it work. The Koppel had to do it. Yeah, he streamed before as well.
Oh, Carsey! Carsey spun!
Oh! Oh no! Carsey, maybe he should be called BRT Bottom instead of Arrows, and it's all gone to pots. I said he didn't have the consistency to win the race. I might have been right there. Just saying. Now a 4-horse race at the front then. And, it's Alfa Romeo really in the driving seat in the constructors, and in the drivers, Stonks is looking extremely good now. He would gain 25 points on Carsey if it stays like this. I would assume Carsey will get back into the points, but not exactly how Carsey would have wanted to start this race. And Kai close to Stonks, but not quite close enough as a BC Boy goes down inside of Aiden, and he takes the place up into P3, and BC Boy goes. He's now going to start chasing down Kai because they've lost touch.
Kai and Stonks looking very, very fast around here, and this is a cracking battle going on for the race lead, to be honest, right now.
It really is. Kai is right behind Stonks. He's just got to try and make this work. He's very, very close. Carsey got damage from the spin. So Carsey's had to pit onto the medium compound tyre, and he's going to drop even further down the field. Only one more place, but even further.
Aiden for a podium here, Westy.
Well, it would be his first of the season, of course. He finished P4 both times so far. But he is, of course, P4 in the standings. And he's the closest competitor to Stonks, actually, currently. So, closest competitor on track, of course, with it's just in the points. So, Aiden he's looking fast today. He's looking like he can get a podium. But he's got to get past the BC Boy first. And a BC is going to be fighting so hard to hold on. Not this time, of course, because he knows that Aiden has the overspeed. But in the long run, a BC Boy is going to be fighting his absolute heart out to make this one work. As Alpha has lost a place to hide, so we've got a spinner. And that is Jake. After Alpine were looking so good in quali, they're now last and second last.
So yeah, not the best of races for the Alpines.
Not at all. Jake fight 3-second penalty as well. Or, no, they need a safety car now. They really need a safety car. Alright then, Demolition Dan gets overtaken by Lewinsky, and I think he made a mistake there, did Demolition Dan, because he dropped very far behind Lewinsky after that move was made. And we have a spinner. Who is that? Is that Coke? Yes, it is Coke. Coke has spun and is now trying to accelerate up the hill across the sausage curbs. That's not going to work, as Jake is retired in the pits. But we're going to see a move for P3 again, though. A BC Boy 3 tenths behind Aiden, and this position seems to be switching every single lap at this stage. And a BC Boy goes down the inside and takes the place, as Ollie's going to do the same up into P5. Dan, you still there?
I am, yes. Apologies about that, Westy.
No problem. Who are you watching at the moment?
I'm currently watching this battle for the race lead between Kai and Stonks.
It is a very, very tight one, of course. 6 tenths. Each other at all so far. This race. Oh, thank you, Dan. Thank you very much for that one. For gifting 2 tier 1 subs. So Marcus and Wolf are the lucky winners of that one. Again, it's still never me. Still never me. No. Luca is right behind TJ now. We've got a 3-way battle for P5. Don't take that out of context, please. And now Aiden is going to go for a move for P3 again. I think that will be just a position swap, and Omega gets 2 second time penalty. But will we get a move for the lead here? Will Kai turned off his DRS? He doesn't want to make the move. Aiden gets past the BC Boy again, but Kai doesn't want to make the move. He's turning off the DRS every single time. Never seen that before. Working together, these two, of course, in the same academy, but yeah, seemingly working together. Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
I thought you'd like that, Westy. IFC getting some money in the bank as well. So there's 3 subs gifted from myself to 3 members of the IFC community. So a little bit of money made there. The yacht is getting ever closer.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time before we get that yacht, though. Of course, it'll be admins only, so you guys don't need to worry about that yacht.
No, it'll be admins and glasses only.
Oh yeah, sorry, admins and glasses. My bad. Take a while for that yacht, though, I have to say. Especially if we spend some of that money in the process. Thank you, Nifty, as well, for that.
The Bunga Bunga Championship get the sub.
Wow, that's a bit of luck there, isn't it? So Kiwi and the and BBC have managed to get subs today. So the pretty much owner and the league itself have got subs from us. They better be happy with us today, and they're happy with their drivers, of course, as well. BRT owned by BBC, and they've still got they've still got a 1, 2, 3.
They have indeed. They've actually got half of the points finishers are all BRT drivers at the moment.
And that doesn't include Carsey as well, and Arrows, of course. And Alpha's not quite in the points either. So they've got so many drivers. Carsey's just been overtaken by Omega. What has happened to Carsey? It's all going to pot. Nifty just asked how his sub went to BBC. It's because your sub, you just gave it to a random person in the chat. That's what, Nifty. And that meant that you gifted a sub to BBC.
So Pete's certainly making some money this evening. Well, we say Pete. It's the IFC really making some money, which will obviously go back into the league. But Lewis is out of this race. So
oh, he is.
And that is a safety car.
Carsey pulls into the pits immediately, and that will help him catch up to the back of the pack, of course, and that will definitely help him.
It will indeed. As TJ is P5, max, 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 super, max, max, super, super, max, 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 super, max, max.
He sung. We got him to sing. Let's go.
And
Aiden's
there's
on trial for BRT apparently. This is like a trial race. Pretty much a 1, 2, 3, 4.
so yeah, BRT.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9.
7, 9.
There, 6, 7, 9, 11. Is Coke part of BRT?
He's not, no.
No. So 11, 14, 16. That's a ridiculous amount of people. It really is. It's no longer that though. It's now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Actually now 12.
And then don't forget that TJ is the owner of Bacon, Lettuce and Tomato Esports, Westy.
BLT. BLT. BLT.
The spin-off of BRT.
BLT. 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 We love BLT. And of course, Hypes is a part of ABF1, that esports team. Is every single one of these drivers part of an esports team, whether it's a joke or not? Soggy sandwich. Soggy sandwich. Okay. Yeah.
Hello,
Kofi,
couple.
get involved. You just walked into your room.
No, Copple's on the IFT account, isn't he? So he apparently owns
I thought
Soggy
you might have
Sandwich.
walked into the room, yeah. Soggy sandwich. We'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Obviously, Arrows owns IFC. Aiden is the co-owner of IFC as well. So
You're a co-owner of IFC. I am the god of IFC.
I am indeed.
So yeah.
So the and TJ as well.
We don't have the goat of IFC though. We don't have glasses in tier 1, and it's a disgrace.
To be fair, with it being the 1-year anniversary of IFC, I think it would have only been fair for Glasses to have took that 20th seat tonight.
Exactly. And we didn't let him, which is in my Couple, you don't own me. Couple, you do not own me. No. Right, Taylor's now saying he owns me. Apparently I'm owned by a human. I'm a slave, apparently. Well, actually, yeah, no, I am a slave. Why do you think I do so much commentary?
IFC own you, Westy.
Pretty much. It's a shame they don't pay me as well. I'm joking.
%20 of the tier 1 grid is IFC admins.
Is it? Carsey, Arrows, well, Arrows isn't really part of the tier 1 grid. TJ.
Wow.
Aiden.
20% of this tier 1 grid is IFC admins.
Is it though?
It is, yes. Aiden, TJ, Carsey and Arrows.
Aiden, TJ.
That's 20%.
Brain is gone. Yeah, it is 20%.
I thought you were meant to be good at maths, Westy.
I am. It's just late. It's almost 10. Right. I did maths so much earlier. It's all gone. Brain is gone. I've purged myself. I've only done mocks, but I've already purged myself of all of the information I need to know for G6.
As safety car is in this lap, and Jacob's out.
Right,
Jacob's crashed behind the safety car.
Oh no, he's done it, George Russell. Not good. Right, but Lewis
And
will
Lewis
get us
has
going.
gone.
He's experienced at this. Oh, he's gone very early. Does he have to slow down and allow the safety car back through? No, he doesn't. Luckily for him. It's a good start, and I don't think Hypes will catch him, but we've got Kai right on the back of Alpha. He's overtaken Stonks, and could he make the move down into turn 1? He's going to look to try and make it happen, and he does. He makes the move up into P3, and will now start trying to leave Stonks behind, as now he's got a buffer of a car in the way. As Alpha's defending from Stonks, and he just manages to defend. And, well, Stonks can't quite manage to make it work, as he's now got a BC Boy right behind him looking to make a move. And Aiden's there in case any of them make a mistake. Luca got past Coke through Tosa, and we are still pretty much in a train at the moment.
We are indeed, obviously. It's only the first lap after the safety car came in. Everyone but 3 drivers left in this race, all on the medium compounder tyre. You got Luca on the hards, Jesper on the softs, and Joey on the softs. Obviously, Joey's
AI.
Not really here, so that doesn't really count though. As Aiden and TJ 7th and 8th at the moment, it is BRT 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 2nd as well.
Yeah, and he's about to take first possibly. He's got so much slipstream heading down into turn 1. It's possible he could be late on the brakes and make that one work. But no, he's not going to be close enough, but he has left Stonks behind. Stonks is now going to get through 2 cars before he can get to the person he's fighting for the lead of the race here.
I'll tell you what, Westy, this is kind of something that was meant to happen. The Season 1 IFC champion leading the IFC Tier 1 race on the 1-year anniversary of IFC.
Ah, the whiskey, yeah, of course. But he's no longer leading. Kai makes the move up into the lead.
TJ's out!
Oh, it's not going well for the OGs today, is it? And
he's had a crash with Aiden. TJ and Aiden crashed.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going very well for the OGs. Oh no. Oh no. We won't get a safety car, so that'll be fine. Hashtag own Westy.
We've got a VSC. Lovely. And we have got a safety car.
We do have a safety car.
We have a safety car.
So, yeah. We've just been told by Marcus to stop naming where BRT is, so we'll stop that. But actually, BRT are in first for... I'm joking.
I tell you what, we'll stop naming where BRT are, Westy, if Marcus gives sub.
Yeah, there we go. That works. I'm just saying, we should get, for the channel points, we should get special things, like sing a song of your choice and stuff for, like, really high amount of channel points. I'm just saying, we should do that. And I'm saying it on stream so people get behind me.
So, currently on this stream, you've had Rhonda cheering bits, you've had Mac cheering bits, Arrows has cheered 100 bits as well.
Been a good stream for the first anniversary, of course. And this league, I don't know why, it feels like it's been around longer than a year. It really does. But yeah. In fairness though, it doesn't feel like it's been any time at all since I did that first Singapore race.
What actually happened between Aiden and
TJ? I'm guessing they went side by side through the long left-hander and then touched. And then it sent TJ into the wall, it sent Aiden spinning to the side. The only thing I can think
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I'm plastic. It's fantastic. You can wash my hair. I don't know the rest of the words.
Westy, you just know the Season 5 IFC trailer.
Oh.
You know what's going to end that trailer. It's gonna be Westy singing Barbie Girl.
Oh no. Oh, I can't be me singing happy birthday. That was so much better. I actually sung that well. Like,
You do realise that moment there, Westy, you singing Barbie Girl is gonna go down in history as IFC as an iconic moment, just as much as how am I out of fuel? It's F2.
Yeah, it is. Oh no. I've made history tonight. I've made history. Outro to stream Westy singing no. Yeah, the legendary moments now are how am I out of fuel, Hacky Bean song, and I'm a Barbie girl. Right, lovely. No one can tell it's my voice. It's fine. No one knows. No one knows it's my. No one knows it's my voice.
Oh, we'll make sure there's going to be an announcement out for everyone to watch that video at the end of this race.
The crash was not caught on stream. The crash was not caught on stream. No, no, Kopi, no, it's not happening. Rhonda, please, I'll pay you.
Kopi, if you cheer 1,000 bits, I will play that again.
$1,000 bits is a lot.
Exactly, Westy. I'm trying to help you out here.
I mean, yeah, but like, still, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. But yeah.
How much is it? 18 quid. Whew.
Wait, what? But what? I've just realised. Wait, we're going again. First off, we are useless, but it's Kai leading. You got Stonks in P3. He's overtaken Hypes, and he's doing well. You got a VC Boy in P5. We were too distracted by you playing on a Barbie girl. I blame you. Luca is making the move on Alpha for P10. Up into the points he's trying to go. He can't make it happen, and Alpha stays in P10 there. BC Boy past Hypes on the fresher tyres. Of course, he gets through up into P4. He goes, and we've got Lewinsky trying to hold on to that position now as well, trying to probably get back past, but I don't think he's quite fast enough for that. Stonks has got to get past Lewinsky and got to make a move happen very, very fast. The Demolition Dan got past Coke there. We've got Ollie trying to hold on to Hypes. He's got to try and push as hard as he physically can to get past. He's got to make sure he holds on to a BC Boy and Stonks here. Stonks has really got to get past Lewinsky because he's being held up significantly at this stage. And it's just not looking as good for him as Carsey gets past Coke. Up into P8 he goes, and he's looking much, much better after that safety car. And looking like he now has the pace.
Yeah, Lewinsky though, holding both Stonks and a BC up. As Stonks does claim that P2.
There we go. Stonks will now start chasing down Kai, and it is Kai's race to lose at this stage, isn't it?
It really is indeed. Where is Aiden at the moment? Aiden could probably make the end on the... I'm not too sure how long tyres last around here. I haven't really...
22 laps.
22 laps. So, how many have we got?
They pretty much slow up on the 22nd lap, but, you know, they can make it. Just about. A BC Boy trying to make a move on Lewinsky now, side by side as they head into the corner where TJ and Aiden crash each other out. Oh, there's contact there. But I think they managed to get through clean. They're still side by side now as they head now into Aquaman Arali. And it is Lewinsky taking the place. The BC Boy backed out and stays in P4 as a BC Boy.
So Lewinsky and Avisi having a cracking battle here, and there's one going on behind as well, as Ollie makes the move on the entrance to the chicane on Hypes, and they're side by side at the moment.
Him, oh, we've got Arrows have spun. Arrows is round. Donks is not catching Kai at this stage. DRS is now enabled again. He's not catching her. The BC Boy on Lewinsky. Round the outside. Now it will be down the inside. Can he make this one work? He's getting closer and closer. Now just about ahead. Slightly ahead. Now he tucks into turn one. Who's going to keep the place? It's going to be a BC Boy ahead of Lewinsky. Very nicely done. And now Ollie's going to look for a move on Lewinsky, but that's not going to work for him. So stays there.
A1 spun.
Now at the back of this train.
Has he? I thought he had, because he dropped down a place. But...
Lewiski's just been saved by Ollie there. Lewiski getting a massive snap of oversteer, and that almost it cost him a place to Ollie, but Ollie going past him allowed him to slam into the back of Ollie's car and actually correct himself. As Demo Dan has spun. Demo Dan is round.
And from that incident with Lewiski and Ollie, where Lewiski was saved, Hypes has picked up damage.
Oh no, that's not good for it's not good for Hypes, and yeah, that will mean that well, something's happened to Carsey as well.
Carsey not having the best of races here today.
He's getting so unlucky after what was pretty dominant last week. He is not having a fun time. He'll have to pit. I think he's got damage. Yeah, he pulls into the pits. He finished the race on his final set of mediums, but he's going to be scrapping for points at this stage. Why is the screen gone blue? Why is the screen gone?
Hypes and Carsey have both gone onto the softs.
Ollie round the outside. Yeah, you can just about get the softs that far, so they will be fine. But yeah, not what they would have wanted. As Ollie is going around the outside of Lewiski this time. Can he get past? Or can he not? That's the question. He's going to be late on the brakes, not quite late enough. Lewiski goes a little bit deep though. Is Ollie close enough? He's not close. He has to wait a little bit longer. Probably using the DRS down the main straight, I would assume.
As Ollie and Lewiski, this is a cracking battle that's been going on for a few laps now between these two. As a little snap of oversteer there from Lewiski, and it's allowed Ollie to get right onto the back of him, and Ollie's going to be looking for the move into the final couple of corners and down onto the start-finish straight. And I think
Ollie make it work?
He will do, because he's got DRS.
He has got DRS. He dives down the inside.
He could lose out to Jesper and Mega here as well. Lewiski could potentially lose 3 positions.
He will lose 3 positions. The Mega swoops around his outside. Or maybe not yet. He might be able to hold on here. He's side by side still with the Mega. The person on the inside of Villeneuve normally has the advantage because it's such a tight corner. But no, actually, a Mega managing to swoop around the outside. And Lewiski does lose 3 positions in the end. But he is on much older tyres. He's holding on now right at the end. He's about to go on to the softs and finish the race.
As Alpha sets the fastest lap of the race.
Yes, he does. Alpha, we know it's fast. But, of course, hasn't been able to show that today. He's been in some incidents and spins. As Arrows is somehow in the points again. How does this man always end up in the points?
Can I just say, Jesper has made 11 positions this race.
Wow, fair enough. And he can go to the end on that set of tyres as well.
He can, indeed. Who started lap P19? Was it Jesper? It wasn't. It was Arrows.
No, it was, yeah, Arrows started P19, so he did come last in qualifying, but you know. The AI was behind him.
That's Jesper. He's on the back of Ollie now.
He is, of course. He's got fresher tyres. He's going to be faster. And he's going to be faster by the end as well, of course. So Jesper could get a podium here.
What's happened to Lewiski?
Old tyres is what happened. His tyres will now be in puncture zone. As I said, they get 22 laps, but they will explode on the 22nd lap. So he'll be pitting at the end of this one onto the softs.
Don't forget, he has had a couple of safety cars, though.
That's true, but yeah, they won't be feeling good. That'll be it. That was Pete there. Multiple safety cars and crashes. So, yeah, that's how Pete's there. By Pete, we mean Arrows, if you guys are new to the league.
So, looking at the tyre situation, Arrows and Lewiski will probably both have to pit again, I believe. And
I think they will have to pit again. Oh, Lewiski pulls in now. Arrows will have to pit again, unless he just risks it completely.
The rest should make the end.
Yeah, everyone else should. But the question is, So Stonks, Kai, and Abisi Boy, and Ollie, all their tyres are going to be feeling very, very bad by the end. They're going to be much slower compared to the likes of Jesper.
Could Jesper be on for a podium here?
Yep, I think he could be. Same with the Mega. Both of them could get a podium. Question is, though, how bad will the other guy's tyres drop off? There's Carsey now up into P13. He's... Oh, it's not good. It's really not good for Carsey, isn't it?
Could we be seeing Carsey finishing outside of the points today?
You never know. That would be such a weird end to the first anniversary race, wouldn't it? But yeah,
It would mean
definitely could see it.
that we could potentially see both of the only Tier 1 champions finishing outside the points this race.
Yeah, that is Lewiski and Carsey, isn't it? Omega pulls into the pits for some reason. Must have got damage. So, he's in the pits. Aiden as well, watch out for him. Of course, his tyres will definitely... I don't think so either, Marcus. Yeah. That'd be a first.
What's that?
Lewis... Carsey finishing outside the points without crashing.
That's correct, yeah.
He's been very, very good right from the beginning as Carsey. So yeah, I don't think we'd see that. I think this could be the changing of the guards here. I think, well, Carsey has not had proper competition for the last 2 seasons. Of course, he had TJ in Tier 2 in Season 2, but it wasn't really proper competition. He beat him decently, easily. And then, of course, last season, his teammate was his closest rival until right at the end, and that was Coke. And Coke, you can see, isn't, well, Coke's 58, but Coke not the fastest this season. So, Carsey, is the pressure getting to him? Is it the fact that he just hasn't had to go side by side with people for ages? Yeah, he did just get a penalty. Is it the fact that he hasn't had to go side by side, hasn't had to push for so long, that now he's being forced to push, forced to improve, he's just cracking?
Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. I don't know the rest of the words.
Don't know what for. This is the singing stream today.
We have got 2 previous Tier 2 champions in this race as well.
We do. That would be Demolition Dan, of course, last season winning it. And is that also Slow Alpha?
It's Jesper.
Oh, it is Jesper. It is Jesper. My bad. My bad. No, the crash with you and Aiden was not on stream, TJ. So, yeah, unfortunate. You there. Right then, Stonks is within DRS of Kai once again. He's going to be pushing his way back. A BC boy still on the podium. He's been pretty consistent this season.
As Stonks and Kai, have you seen that gap, Westy? It's getting very close now.
It is, that DRS really helping him, and I think if he can keep this gap by the end of the lap.
Kai's got 3 seconds.
And Kai gets a penalty. That could sway the race. I'm just going to have a quick look further back at Carsey again. I want to see where he is, and he's catching Luca. He's catching Alpha as well, but to get to the point, he needs to catch Omega, and Omega's on the fresh tyres, although he is fighting with Hypes and Coke as Coke gets past now. Could Coke be vital for Carsey scoring points here today?
Obviously, if Carsey does get past Luca, he has 2 of his self-picked academy drivers in front of him.
Yeah, I think they'd let him through. I have to say, I think they'd let him through.
I'm not too sure, because obviously Alpha is a quick driver in his own right. I don't think he's quite at the Carsey level just yet, but I don't think it'll be too long until we're seeing Alpha up at that level, at the top level. Alpha, one of the quickest drivers in the tier on his day, and He'll certainly be wanting those
Omega
points.
and Hypes collide! Omega went for a move down the inside and Hypes cuts him off. They collide and I think that could be the floor of Hypes being slightly destroyed there, but that does mean that Carsey gets closer to Omega and of course the points as Omega gets another penalty. And so does Alpha. That means Carsey is now in the points technically. Not something I thought I'd be clapping today.
IMOLA springs up surprises.
It really does. It's one of those races where anything can happen. Alpha spun! Carsey's on the back of Luca now. Is this a Mercedes master plan? Get Alpha out the way of us spinning and then he's free to overtake Luca. You never know. I don't think it is. It's definitely not. I don't think it's not like that. But currently, Carsey's in, I think, possibly provisional P8. So, that wouldn't be too bad. He's also got fast.
As Stonks takes up the race lead.
Yes, he does. Into the lead he goes. He was already in the provisional lead, but now he's got the actual lead. And so we're looking to hold on to that now. Right until the end. And that's... Oh, Kai goes wide there and loses a truckload of time. Loses about 5/10 there.
Stonks only has one warning as well.
That is very, very important.
Abisi has 2.
Ooh. Could we see a penalty from a BC boy? Carsey gets past Luca and he's free to start attacking his... start attacking the points now. He's 3 seconds away from Mega. He's got to start pushing, and he's got to really start getting knuckled down.
Oh, the yellow flag's in sector 1, and that is a Alpha
Lewinsky.
Tauri.
Lewinsky. Ah, Lewinsky. I'm just saying, Arrows is set for P7 right now.
There's only one driver who doesn't have a warning in this race.
Who is it?
Jesper.
Ooh. This man keeps on giving, although he is dropping further and further back from a BC boy, even with the fresher tyres. So I think a podium is off for him now. I think it's unlikely, unfortunately. We do
And
have a
yellow flag, sector
flag,
2.
what's that for? Lewinsky again. Carsey's dropping back from Omega. His tyres are dropping off and Omegas are just starting to get better. Carsey still might not get any points. As it stands, he still will get points, but 5 seconds is the gap. He needs to be within 6 of Omega to get a single point. Who is it who said, can I do a song your pick? Well, actually, no, I don't know is the answer. We're done.
That's going to be Koppel.
We are done. Yeah. We're done for songs for the day, guys. We're done. We did Happy Birthday. We did a Barbie girl song because people wanted me to sing again. The clowns.
We had Supermax, don't forget that.
Yeah, that's true. We did have Supermax, and Kai goes ahead to Stonks up into the lead of the race.
And then we had Under Pressure.
Yes, we did. We did have Under Pressure. But we're not doing a Rickwell. We're not doing a Rickwell. Not happening. As Coke now is about to overtake Hypes down the inside into turn 1. Whoa, that's a bit tight there. Had to use the grass. Oh, it's Omega trying to make the move as well. They're going to hold each other up here. And they... Oh, no! Omega's in the wall! Hypes hits Omega off the track. And Omega he's retired on track. And fair enough.
What happened there?
Side by side, and Hype just kind of like twitched into Omega. Omega slams into the wall. Dan, does Koppel know what yes means? Well, does Koppel know what no means?
I don't think he does, no.
So I said no, and he's like, is that a yes? No, it's not. Literal definition of no is no. We are not doing a Rickroll. We're not doing Super Jesper. Pete is about to be casted. This is a monumental moment in IFC, and it's, you know, why does Pete have better luck in Tier 1 than Tier 2? We're not doing Candy Shot by 50 Cent. Luca might be about to overtake Carsey now as well, not quite close enough. Carsey actually is teetering on the edge of a P8 here, so he's got to push a little bit more if he wants that to happen.
Don't forget though, Luca, his tyres will probably be in better condition than Carsey's now.
They will be, and so will Hypes, so he's going to be struggling at the moment. He's, no, actually no, Hype's on the same as him. Lewinsky gets past Demolition Dan. But yeah, he's not going to be feeling as good. Coke's got slightly better tyres than the pair of them, so probably will start pulling away. But Arrows' tyres are in puncture territory as we head on to the final lap of the race, I believe.
We do indeed, and I'll tell you what, this race has gone so quickly. What an enjoyable race it has been to watch, to commentate
Ollie
on.
passed Jesper for P4 right at the death, and he's timed it to perfection, has Ollie. He's up into P4, and I think he'll keep the P4 by the end. He has timed it well, and he's made it work. Arrows is somehow on 15 lap old soft. I'm going to watch him for this entire lap, because I think he's going to get a puncture.
Koppel is not singing Barbie Girl.
Yeah, no, it's not happening, Koppel. No one wants to get their eardrums burst for a second time. Especially after Dan's attempt of Under Pressure, it's just not necessary.
Or Westy's Barbie Girl. As Stonks does come round the final two corners now, and the checkered flag is in sight, and Stonks wins round 3 of the IFC Championship.
What a race it was from him. Very, very well deserved. The BC boy comes third. It'll be Ollie in P4. He was stuck behind Jesper for so long, waited for his opportunity. He got the opportunity and he cast him. Aiden will come home in 6th. Arrows, will he get P7 is the question. He's next to Coke. Can Coke catch in time? I don't think he can. Arrows will win, unless he gets a puncture as he crosses the line. He doesn't. And he wins. He doesn't win. He wins in his heart, though. He really does win in his heart. That's a win for Arrows. P7, very, very well done. Coke P8, Carsey P9 in the end. So 3 points. Hypes P10, Luca P11, Demo Dan P12. The Whiskey is looking for P12. In fact, he's pushing his way round. Can he make the move? He'll look for it on track, and Alpha will do the same. And then we have the AI, of course, about to cross the line as well. As now we have a fight in the final moments here for P12 on track. And Demo Dan seems to have it. No! But Alpha dives down the inside at the last second. Alpha trying to push his way through. Oh, and they both ended up in the gravel. And it will be Lewinsky who takes it on track. Alpha will end up there, but it's Demo Dan with P12 in the end.
We've got Stonks and we've got Kai in the party anyway, Westy. So I've invited the top 2 in for interviews. I did invite BC as well, but he's not made his way over yet. So Westy, take it away with the interviews.
Right, lads. It was between you two for a lot of it, wasn't it? It was a 2-horse race, but what was going through? I want to know from both of you. What was going through your mind when Carsey, of course, spun it? Was it all happy, or was it right now? I can
so
win this
happy.
thing?
I don't think you understand. I was so happy. Sorry to Carsey, by the way, if you're listening to this, but I was really happy.
I did make contact with him in turn 2, which I didn't mean to, but I mean, can't really fit 2 cars in turn 2.
No, you can't really. Yeah, that wasn't very spun. Not your fault that he spun. And right then, so Kai, the 3-second penalty killed you in the end. Of course, you didn't win on track anyway, but it was the 3-second penalty that really ruined you. But that race for you must have felt so good after a couple disappointing weeks.
Yeah. To be fair, looking into this race, I didn't think I had a lot of pace. But then into the race, I was keeping with Stonks, and I didn't want to waste as much time, so I just sat behind. And then on lap 10, I was quite close, so I decided to overtake. And then safety car came out, and then just went on from there. Did get a few warnings, which weren't the best.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, those did stop you, but you absolutely smashed it today, man. And P2 must feel so good after P4 on the grid. Did you mess up your qualifying slightly, or was that just your pure pace?
No, I did make a few mistakes. Like on the first run, like I banged the whole thing until the last sector where I did a mistake, or I could have done like a 0.8. And then on the last lap, I was a little bit up and then into that. I don't know what the corner's called. That in like the corner before the end of sector 2. I messed up there, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Very easy to make a mistake through there. So yeah, fair enough. But you got the podium, you got the P2. So very, very well done, mate. And we hope to see more from you in the future. Stonks. We've talked to you multiple times already this season, but this is your first IFC win. It's taken a while, but how does it feel?
It feels wonderful. I think if Carsey was still in the race, I don't know if I could have done it. But unfortunately for him, but fortunately for me, he wasn't in the race, so yeah, I got kind of lucky, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you did very well, mate, and it's the win nonetheless. And of course, that penalty for Kai must have made you think, this is my win now.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay behind him until the last lap so that he couldn't do anything crazy. And I had like
also
60% ERS on the last straight, so I used it all.
Yeah, you did very, very well indeed. Dutch and BRT domination as well, of course, so you must be happy about that.
Yeah. Good job to Brian. He had a fight with Aiden for a while. I don't know, where did Aiden finish?
Aiden finished P6 in the end, he had to pit again, so
that's
fought
a
his way
shame.
back up.
Yeah, he was on for the podium, so that's a shame. But good job to him anyway.
Yeah, very, very well to both of you. Absolutely smashed it, and yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching, and what a race it was. Seriously, what a race, and it's the fitting way to end it, isn't it? It's the fitting way to end this anniversary race. What a race, and what a year we've had of IFC. So thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye guys.